east of Eden, 29 east of Eden, trailing 40 yards. There's number 29 east of Eden, driven by Jake there. Jake, you're trailing 40 yards with east of Eden, okay? And Glyn is driving Hafford Grace, number 70. You're off go, Glyn, okay? So make your way down to the start there, drivers. Running in. Looking good as they go down that back straight. Looking good. Here they come, running in. Go! And away they go for the junior, and what breaks out of that brigade? It's Hafford Grace who takes them along with young Glyn there. From the one that's running after him is East of Eden. Round the paddock turn, these two for the junior race. It's Hafford Grace who takes them along. Out in front, the one that's rallying after him there is East of Eden. Off the turn and up the straight. There's 5 or 6 lengths between first and second. It's out in front there is Hafford Grace. Hafford Grace takes him along. East of Eden trying to make up some of that ground as they go past the grandstand for the first time. Young Glyn out in front there with the Hafford Grace. Hafford Grace has got the pole from East of Eden in second place. Around that turn they go. Still no change out in front there is Hafford Grace who's got the pole. Hafford Grace, the one that's making up good ground there now is East of Eden. Down the back straight they go, niggling along there is Hafford Grace. Hafford Grace, East of Eden's making up good ground, and there's only about 2 or 3 lengths now between the first and second. It's out in front, Hafford Grace with Glyn who takes him along. From East of Eden's tucked in second place and just picking up his way on that inside. Round the paddock turn for the second time. Still no change in that order, it's Hafford Grace who's out in front. Hafford Grace from East of Eden who's making up that ground nicely. As they race off the turn and up the straights, they head for the bell this time. Out in front still is Hafford Grace who's got the pole. Hafford Grace from East of Eden who's making up that ground as they race up towards the bell this time. Now the race is on as they hit the bell with 1 lap to go, drivers. 1 lap. And it's Hafford Grace who's out in front from East of Eden. Hafford Grace goes into that turn first. East of Eden's been there in second place. Round the turn they go. And it's Hafford Grace on the inside. On the outside in there now goes East of Eden, ladies and gentlemen. The race is on as they go down the back straight. It's Hafford Grace who's got the pole on the inside. East of Eden's on the wide outside, ladies and gentlemen. Down that back straight they go, and the whips are out as they go down that back straight. It's Hafford Grace, but Hafford Grace has made a mistake. That could have cost him the job, ladies and gentlemen. Round that turn, not let East of Eden go on the wide outside. It's now East of Eden is out in front, who's got the call from Hafford Grace, ladies and gentlemen. Round the paddock turn for the final time, but Hafford Grace is coming back for more. It's East of Eden on the inside. On the outside in there comes Hafford Grace, ladies and gentlemen, as they turn in for the run for home. On the inside, East of Eden. On the outside in there comes Hafford Grace. It's East of Eden and Hafford Grace, but as they come up into the last 100 yards, it's going to be East of Eden who wins it, ladies and gentlemen. East of Eden brings home the junior from Hafford Grace. Jake goes East of Eden. Second was Hafford Grace, driven by Glyn. The winning time, 2:39.13. 2:39.13. So give these young drivers a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Here they are for the junior race. The up and coming drivers of Wells and Border Counties. There's Jake there, winning for one of the horses from his grandfather's stables, that East of